I thought matching orange brows would look better with my orange hair, so I'm bleaching them. This is my current hair color. I love her. It is an extremely fiery and fierce orange color up top, and then it's got this really interesting dark green emerald little strip of dye at the base of my hair. This color concoction, plus my soon-to-be bleach blonde eyebrows, which I will dye orange, makes this one of my most interesting hair colors ever. So much so that I kind of want to print this hair color or replicate it somehow. It's one of my biggest downsides. Whenever I create something that I love, I kind of want to save that and not let it fade, not let it change, and just maintain it. This wig is literally a duplicate of my emerald hair color that I love to death and have been wanting to save it. So now anytime I want emerald hair, I have it. I kind of want to just end. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. If you aren't already aware, aside from YouTube, my other full-time job is that of brand owner. One of the things that I've just dropped on my brand Stella hair is wigs. This is Ruby. She's a really spectacular redhead in one of my favorite subtle ruby red colors. It is one of my favorites because it is extremely lived in, even when it is styled in messy waves such as this one. This length, this cut, and this color makes it one of the most reliable hair colors, cuts, and styles to have if you're going for something that is very natural looking but still colored. Next up, we have the ever popular emerald green, restocked because you guys sold out the 22-inch one. That is coming soon if you're looking for a 22-inch restock. But if you want the color more than you're caring about the cut, it is now available in 12 inches, although also very limited, so it might be sold out by the time this video goes live. There's Carnelian Copper, a very spectacular copper shade that I fear many people think is actually much brighter and carrot-like, but in reality it's very much mixed with a bit of a hazel color in comparison to my hair, which is spot on orange. This is a lot more toned down and as such a lot more livable. And for the first time, following you guys' suggestions for something that is a bit more natural and blendable to your own hair, the Rooted Carnelian Copper. A much more natural hair color thanks to the roots that were added to the classic Carnelian Copper. Once again, all of them are 100% human hair. They are all a lace front design, meaning you are able to part them anywhere along the hairline of the wig. All of them come with the knots pre-bleached so that this is ready to wear once you cut off the lace. They all come with a very secure elastic band and adjustable nape straps for you to tighten or loosen as you wish. The wigs all come perfectly straight in the box whenever you order them, so that then you can style it, prep it, do whatever to it once you actually have it on. All these wigs are already live right now on stellarihair.com. So if you've been meaning to get a wig for the longest time ever or since my very first drop, they are now available on the website. These wigs are $295, so they are a lot more affordable than my initial drop. So if you've been wanting to get something that is easy to wear, trendy, manageable, and a bit more price affordable than my original 22-inch wigs, these ones might be perfect for you. I ship internationally, so if you're wanting a wig, they're available now. This video isn't actually an entire promo for my brand. I'm also a creative and I want to see just what these wigs are capable of. Here I have with me one of my Carnelian Copper wigs. As you can see, it is beautiful, but it has a ton of potential to be transformed into 2024 April Stella. I want to literally replicate my hair on this wig completely. I want to see if I can just There's always a big dilemma of whether a haircut should come before or after a hair dyeing. Normally, haircuts, especially a one length like I'm about to attempt, is always done on wet hair, but in this case it would go against the color to wet the hair. But I'm just going to very quickly just all of the excess so I don't waste product. Because fundamentally, if we're not just trimming the hair, if we're cutting the hair, it doesn't matter if I end up dyeing what I need to dye if it's just gonna be cut. So this is so cool! I wish you could feel this. This is one of the softest wigs ever, and then this haircut on it, spectacular. For hair color, this is already obviously orange, but then when you see mine, you can obviously see this is a lot redder, richer, whatever. With literally just 2 products, and see if I can get there. I literally just need to intensify this top orange that is already present on my beautiful wig. Look what, this haircut though. I really wish you guys would try it. It's superb. Sunset Orange by Arctic Fox. There's a very clear theme going on today, and I want to continue it. So you are not making favorable noises. I feel like it'll still be way too red. And then for the ends of my hair, we're going to be using Color Theory Aurora Kiss by Arctic Fox. You mix blue on an orange base, you get something in between. Can you see these colors? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm also testing out these foam strips. Normally, if you want to separate your strands from touching each other, you're either going to use foil or mesh. But I recently got given these by a supplier who produces them and was like, try them out. So we're trying out foam today, kind of like a midway, halfway point. This cute. Oh my god, I still have bleach on my eyebrows. Give me a sec. Okay, we're gonna let this cure for a little while and then wash it off, and then hopefully we'll have another head of Stella here. Here's to hoping. I only used 7 volume when I mixed up my bleach, and despite the fact that it's been on for almost 2 hours on my eyebrow, this is all it's lifted. Kind of really liking the way it looks, just because it's quite a few shades lighter than it was, and I feel that matches my brows better. That being said, I think it looks a tiny bit boring, so... Oh yeah. Is it her hair? Is it a wig? Maybe it's both. Yeah. Oh my god! Let it partially air dry. And it's really funny to me that wigs can just as much have cowlicks. You can see this side is flatter, this side is more raised. Obviously this isn't by any natural factor, this is because of how it was knotted individually into the lace, but still it's pretty cool. Oh. One thing I failed to consider when I was cutting my hair is that most likely there will be a bit of bunching inside the wig of my own hair pushing up the wig, and so I stuffed it with a t-shirt, but now we've got layers. It's not a bad look, it's just technically not my haircut, but I also don't care because I think I'm gonna give her a really sharp bob instead to make it really fun. I forgot one thing. Wigs tend to frizz like crazy, and part of that is because of the hair structure, part of that is because of humidity, so if you know, you know. I think a lot of people assume that because I am a beauty or hair YouTuber that my feed would also contain a lot of beauty and general creative work. There's nothing but murders and human tragedies on my feed. Anyways, today I'm going to be learning about the terrifying Axeman of New Orleans.
Maybe I'm a little weird, but this guy had a flair for the dramatic. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Okay, all right.
Let's get into it. Starting in 1918, over a period of roughly 18 months, the city of New Orleans and surrounding areas were rocked by a serial killer that would later go by the name the Axeman.
Killers have a fun little thing. I don't approve of serial killers, but I think if you're going to kill a bunch of people, you might as well have some fun with it. I feel like you have Doors Razor Boys out tonight.
Catherine had been almost entirely
cut off the lace. I always like to cut mine a few millimeters away from the actual hairline. This is just so whenever I feel like gluing down my wig, I'm actually gluing the lace and none of the hair. All the wigs come in a medium size or like a one size fits all. That means that, for instance, for me, the hairline always extends past my ear. So I like to cut little semicircles into this section here, which would fall right here, so that we can accommodate my ear. Get it? So now we have a semicircle. Okay, that's... Oh my god! Okay, it does look different to my own hair for the simple reason that this hair is even thicker than my own hair. One of the reasons people would wear wigs is to alter the natural texture of their own hair, and one of the ways that you can do that is by adding more hair. This wig has so much more hair than I do, making this look a ton more thicker. I also wanted to keep this completely one length in the front versus my own hair at the front kind of finishes here because of uneven growth. I think this is pretty cool. I am pretty impressed by this. I also really love this length on a wig. It is a very natural length. Obviously, it's one of the things that it's like, probably not a wig because it's short. You can see that I did not glue this wig down. I didn't do anything to it other than put it on, and it is looking absolutely phenomenal. Something for me to improve on is anytime I'm cutting a bob on a wig, I think I'll definitely start stuffing it with something, because I literally did not take into account that my hair would sit underneath this wig, causing it to lift. So I kind of got a bit of a Karen cut going on at the moment, a bit of a graduated bob situation. I still like it. I think it looks really cool with this particular effect, but obviously having it fully straight would have been more trendy. This is the look. It's actually really fun. It's always very cool to kind of see your hair done on a different head, and in this case it was really fun doing it on a wig. Anytime I can throw it on and relive my weird color days. If you want to try this yourself, you can now officially buy the base of this, the carnelian copper in 12 inches, and completely recreate this yourself, or even change it up and add any color that you want. The carnelian copper is a really good base because it's got natural warmth, so if you already want to go and take it red or orange or yellow or even pinks, it could be super good to use it as a base. I highly encourage you to go to stellarihair.com, check them out if you've been meaning to get a wig for a while. This is your chance to do so, and I also urge you to get a bit creative with them because they are human hair and they love to be challenged and taken to the next transformative look. I am off now because I want to show off my new fake hair that is also my real hair but is fake. Let me know if we should try this with every fun hair trend that I do, because this was actually really interesting to live by. Fake recreation of my own hair. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!